If you're an electrician, the best two ways to market your business are on Facebook and Google.
The reasons for this is because thousands of people are searching for electrician-related keywords and locations on Google, and there's also thousands of homeowners that are in your area who probably need your services. Cody Schneider. I write about digital marketing tutorials for business owners. In this video, I'm going to show you how to market yourself with Google Ads, Google SEO, Google My Business, and then also how to run Facebook ads to homeowners in your area.
Before we dive in, subscribe to this channel.
I'm going to be referencing a blog post I wrote called How to Market Your Electrical Business. If you want to go read this article, it's in the description below of this video. To begin, the reason we want to be marketing on Google, whether that's paid ads, SEO initiatives, or Google My Business, Google Maps listings, is because there's people that are searching for your services on the search engine or on that platform. So as examples, lighting installation Denver, those are 10 searches per month. Commercial electrician Denver, residential electrician Denver. These are all different queries that have different search volumes but are related to the services that typical electrician businesses provide. So if people are searching for you on this platform, that's where you want to be, especially because there's search intent. When somebody is searching for that specific service, their actions are showing that they right now have a problem that they're trying to solve. And so you want to be in front of them. This is different from the Facebook ads we're going to talk about later with people that aren't at that moment looking for your services. That's way more of an educational and branding opportunity. As you can see with the word residential electrician, there's already people that are bidding on that keyword phrase. So this whole section here is a screenshot for when I searched residential electrician in the Denver area. You can see it's composed of two different ad groups. So it's the ads here and then the ads here. So if you want to come up on the top of that page for those very high value keyword phrases, you're going to have to do some type of search campaigns. The problem is that these keyword phrases are super competitive and very expensive. As you can see, residential electrician Denver has a $57 cost per click. That means to just get one click, the average is $57 to have them go to your website. So with that said, it's probably a better allocation of resources to focus on Google My Business, ranking Google My Business, or ranking long tail SEO pages. So what is Google My Business? Google My Business is the software that Google provides for you to manage your map listing. And so we can actually go in there and take a look at what that is, what I'm talking about. So it's basically a suite of softwares that allows for you to update your website, update the keywords that you're targeting, add photos to your business. So here's a search for electrician near me. And I want to show you the composition of that page just so you have a definition of what I'm talking about when we reference different components of the search results. So this is all the paid ads section. And then right below that is the Google Maps section. So this is the map pack. And as you can see, there's not a lot of people that are competing here. No reviews. It doesn't look like these profiles are really optimized. Some of them don't even have websites. And so there's a huge opportunity for electricians or local service providers to start optimizing their Google Maps listings so that they come up in this map pack. And this map pack comes up for all of those keyword phrases that are related to your services. Anything that is geography related, that map pack is going to come up. So as an example, residential electrician, that's going to also populate that there as well. And so there's a high value in optimizing that listing so that you come up. And it's a great lead gen source. And what's awesome is that all of this data, you don't have to do anything on your website. It's really just an optimization that happens through Google My Business. And in the blog post, I really talk about the components that are the highest priority. So the first priority is put electrician and the name of the area that you're trying to service. So if you service Spokane, for example, it would be brand name electrician Spokane. You want to add keywords to the service, to the related services of your business description. So the business description is the section on Google My Business. I'll show you that in a second. And then make sure your name, phone number, and address are consistent across the web. So What that is called is a NAP score, so that name, address, phone number. And that NAP score, why that's valuable, is because Google uses that as a trust metric. If it sees that that name, address, and phone number is the same on Google Maps, on Facebook, on MapQuest, on Foursquare, etc., it sees that you're a legitimate organization and uses that in its ranking factor for you to come up in that Google Map pack. Adding photos and then getting reviews are then the next pieces. And the final thing you can do is run Facebook ads to homeowners in your area. So I'm going to use Denver in this example, and this here is the back end of Facebook and really the targeting section or the ad set section. So what this allows for us to do is create a cohort of people that fit our target audience. So what I've done here is I've isolated Denver, Colorado, so only people, and I want to change this so that it's only people living in this location. And as you can see, there's 1.2 million people living in the Denver location. And then what we can do is we can actually target specific interests. And interests are typically a way for us to get a cohort or a group of people that fit into our target customer. So what this allows for is really, it's a psychographic targeting. So it's somebody that, for example, has an interest in mountain biking, you could target them. What we're going to target today is we're going to actually target home improvement. And typically people who have an interest in home improvement are homeowners. And I say this just from my experience in this space of running these types of campaigns for electrical companies. So with that targeting, you can now see it filtered that down. So there's 380,000 people that are in the Denver area of the 1.2 million who have an interest in home improvement. You want to be putting educational materials on Facebook in front of them. So typically what you're going to see from an ad standpoint is that video ads that talk about some problem that happens that's electrical related are going to perform the best. And then you want to send them to a landing page that has long form content. What you'll see too is that typically when you start running these Facebook ads, you'll have more individuals start searching for your brand name on Google. So you want to track both of those metrics. It's both the traffic that's coming from Facebook along with, do we have an increased search volume in Google Search Console for our brand name, and are we getting more impressions on our Google My Business listing? So all of these things work together. That's why I packaged them in this way. And that's why I've really, in this video, or suggest to any electrician business or electrical business to focus on these three things of Google, Google Maps, and then Facebook ads, because they really work well together. And there's a compound effect by having all three occurring at the same time. If you found this information valuable, I'd suggest subscribing. I do tutorials like this really regularly for small business owners. And if you have any questions, you can go down to the comments section, ask there, and I'll answer those questions as soon as I can. If you're looking to hire me to do the marketing for your electrician business, go to codyschneider.com/contact. That's also in the description of the video, and you can reach out to me there.